Hello, I am Brett Dupree once again talking about my awesome health journey. Today, I want to go more into process and what I really decided I'm going to be focusing on for at least 4 or 5 months until my birthday in August 28th, but probably 6 months as well, as I think is the basic foundations. Working on my body, of course, Orange Theory. I'm started going on walks after work or during work where I don't work out during the day to strengthen my back mostly because my goal right now is to walk for 30 minutes and continue, just continue to do things that makes my body feel healthier, more fit, and all the important things because I've noticed, at least for me, the more fit I am, the better I feel about myself. Because the second part, of course, is mind. Continue to do things that will make me better in my mind. Just constructing old thought patterns, continually giving myself self compassion, working through a lot of like right now, I'm working through emotions and really working into getting sadness and understanding sadness more, which I think is very important because sadness shouldn't derail me as hard as it has. I'm not saying it shouldn't. That's not right. I just like to do better at it. I would like to be able to be sad and function in society and my life. And I just got to work at that and not disassociate and not, you know, uh, lash out or anything like that. And finally is home. And home is kind of, my house, my apartment, um, cleaning things, keeping things clean. Because the reality is, I am not a big fan of cleaning, and I'm not too bothered when my house is messy, like really messy. And the thing is, I know that other people do care about that, especially if I ever want to live with somebody. If I ever do want to get married and live with someone, I need to be able to keep a clean house and clean up after myself. And I feel that if I keep my body straight, so I'll have the energy, and I keep my mind straight, so that I'm able to keep things clean without it feeling overwhelming, without it feeling draining, without the idea of you know, keeping things so I just can't do it, especially when things get way too dirty because I was sad or I hurt myself and I just can't clean up after myself. And it becomes clean the kitchen, and then there's so many dishes and so many things on the counter, and it just becomes overwhelming. And I don't want to do it, so I procrastinate and look at the internet on my phone or YouTube's, and then I keep on pushing things back, and it gets dirtier and dirtier and builds up, and it's a process to allow that. And when my other times where I just call myself lucid now because I feel more lucid, because just I don't know, maybe it's silly, but the idea is to keep a clean home. And right now, I'm probably about 40% done in that because my body has get to a point where working out doesn't completely destroy me. So the days where I do clean. The days I do go to Orange Theory, I can just work the rest of the day, and by the end of the day and the bed and dinner, I have enough energy to clean. And it wasn't just on the days I didn't work out before, where I would have some energy. And I'm also working on my mind, dealing with the anxieties and the I don't want to do this, and the procrastination, and asking myself why are you searching Facebook right now? Oh, it's because you don't want to wipe your sink right now, right? Because just working on that. So I'm using my home as kind of a manifestation, or maybe that's not the word. A shoot words problem with being in your 40s. Representation of my mental and physical state, because if I have the energy to keep up working on something that I don't love or creates me so much anxiety, because I know a lot of people when they see a mess, they freak the fuck out and they have to clean it, or they'll just like never be okay. Max was like that. Her house is always super clean. Go over to her house, she apologize for the mess. I'm like, this is probably cleaner than my house when I don't have it professionally cleaned. Well, it is cleaner than my house, even when I just clean it. Way cleaner. I'm just not the best at cleaning. Like something, you're not very good at it. But I just need to improve. I need to get better. And maybe if I get my mental state enough to the point and my energy enough to the point, maybe I will become better at cleaning. We'll see. But the next 6 months for me are those three things. Really work on my body to be able to, first step is walk for 30 minutes and then build up from there and get down to, you know, getting a little lighter and really work on the intuitive eating as well, and work on my relationship with food, which is also part of the mind, which is emotions and all that fun stuff, and to keep my apartment clean and maintaining that cleaning, which for me isn't the easiest thing, but I think it's important because it, I mean, a lot less stuff to trip on if there's nothing on the floor. That is for sure. Well, anyway, thanks for listening to me once again. I'm really enjoying doing this series. It's helped put a lot of things for me into perspective. This, for some reason, is how, again, I work on things, and this helps me a lot. And I've had people tell me it's helped them, so I appreciate that. Give me comments, especially if we're on YouTube, because that's where I love the comments. I mean, I do like them on Facebook as well, or I wouldn't share them on Facebook, would I? Well, no one would probably watch it because no one finds it on YouTube. Anyway, again, don't know how to end these.